Hey guys, this is Tara with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I am doing a review of the Witch's Moon for February 2022. So let's go ahead and jump into this. This came quickly, actually. It was like only a few days into February and I had already gotten my Witch's Moon. I was like, what the heck? Dude. So anyway, let's go ahead and open her up. I haven't opened it yet, I promise. But you know, when I take it out of its outer packaging, you know, the actual box with the our address and everything on it, it smells so good when you take it out, and I'm just like, oh, I can't wait to make my unboxing video, because then I get to find out where that lovely smell is coming from. Okay, so if we go ahead and open this up, which by the way, I'm totally going to reuse this hemp here. Reduce, reuse, recycle, kids. And it looks like we have a card here. It says, "Weeping wound, you are not your wounds." And very interesting, because the card that I pulled today for the daily draw on Instagram was dioptase, and it was all about heart healing, and you can see that there's a wound here. So maybe there's some more shadow work to be done, some heart healing, and I will look into this further. But this is a beautiful image, and I'll find out later which deck that comes from. Okay, so let's take a look at the theme for this month. And what is the theme? A witch's brew. Oh, I can get down with that. Okay, it says, "Through difficult times and moments of joy and harmony, we find ourselves consumed in the act of creation and contemplation. It is within the wisdom of the earth and divine energies that we source comfort and understanding. We are students of the force, admirers of the cosmos, and seekers of the divine. With the ability to craft, create, blend, and brew, we are able to find effective solutions to all concerns that may arise. In this very iconic and exclusive collection," oh, I'm so excited, "we work with a variety of very specific techniques to bring magically beneficial and powerful energies into our space. Join us this February as we work within the magic of a witch's brew." Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay. Oh, before we continue, I just want to add that they do add a blank piece of parchment paper, you know, in case you want to write some magical intentions or, you know, whatever you want to do, but it's sometimes nice to do it on bougie paper, so I always appreciate that. Okay, let's look at what's in here, shall we? Let's see if I can get this to open up just a little bit more. There we go. Speak to me. That's right. Speak to me, baby. This is sacred salt. Speak to me, sacred salt. So let's take a look at what it says on the paperwork here. The Speak to Me sacred salt was created with the intention of enhancing your perception and ability to receive signs and understand nudges. We recommend using this sacred salt before you begin to create new blends or start a creative project. It gives you a little bit of what you could do with this, but of course, you know, you use your sacred salts however you wish. If you don't have a bathtub, some have suggested that you put the bath salt into like a little tiny tub of water, and you can put your feet in it and make a little foot soak. Some people put this into a sachet and hang it from the shower head, which I do sometimes. You could also put it into a bowl of water and pour that water over your head with the, you know, the salt in it while you're in the shower. So that's, you know, just other ways that you can use it. Sometimes I also like to just kind of pour it onto the floor of the shower and then kind of, you know, just have my feet step on it while I'm showering, and then I have a little like catcher, so that, you know, if there are bigger herbs, I don't really want them going down my drain, but you know. So just some ideas. But anyway, in here it says that there is rose, rosemary, green tea, and cedarwood oils, as well as basil, jasmine, rose, rosemary, white tea, and elderflower herbs. Ooh, and a special mixture of their psychic enhancement magical oil from their personal cabinet of witchery. Let me tell you, that is freaking awesome. All right, already off to a magical start. Let's see what else what else is going on in here. Ooh, herbs. That's right up my alley. Oh, actually, no, these are resins. So we have benzoin gum, we have myrrh, and we have frankincense, which I love to use these, especially in like really doing some big cleansing around my altar and things like that. But let's see, on here it says benzoin gum Burn benzoin to purify and add to purification incense, a fine clearing herb. Make an incense of benzoin, cinnamon, and basil and burn to attract customers to your place of business. Duly noted. It gives you the gender, planet, and elemental association for each of these three. For myrrh, burned as an incense, myrrh purifies the area, lifts the vibrations, and creates peace. However, it is rarely burned alone, usually in conjunction with frankincense, true, or other resins. I usually like to use copal. Myrrh increases the power on any incense to which it is added. Let's see, what else do they have? Oh, about frankincense tears. When burned, frankincense releases powerful vibrations which not only uplift those of the area, but also drive out all evil and negativity. Frankincense is therefore used in incenses of exorcism, protection, purification, and consecration. And I wholeheartedly agree. When I need some huge purification, or sometimes it's my energy, I've just like picked up so much, I'm a little like energetic sponge, and I just like need to detox my own energy before I spread it throughout the entire apartment. Or sometimes my altar might pick up a lot of it, or sometimes just the apartment itself, because we are surrounded by neighbors on either side upstairs. So this stuff is really good for that, you guys. So if you can get your hands on some frankincense, myrrh, but this is really good for making your own incense blends. So I do this every once in a while. Burns so good. Okay, let's see, what else do we got going on in here? Oh wow, we have some sandalwood as well. Oh, sandalwood cones. You know what, I can use my little I have a little sensor for these, so freaking cool. What else does it say about this in here? Okay, sandalwood ritual cone incense. Found within the histories of ancient India and Egypt, sandalwood dates to circa 3100, known for being the sacred wood used for burning incense. In addition to being a naturally effective cleanser, sandalwood provides us with a relief from worry and anxiety. I also use it in a lot of my blends that I make. So I do a lot of made to order blends for people, and so I usually like to introduce a little bit of sandalwood. So that is super cool, you guys. All right, what else do we got going on here? Like already I'm just oh oh, okay, what's in here? Oh, okay, so usually the candle is wrapped up in some tissue paper. Oh, I see. But it looks like it's been dressed, especially with some herbs. So it looks like they didn't want to, that's it, get all over the box. I wanted to keep it as much as possible on the candle. So it says, this is a hand-rolled, dressed, and anointed the Great Creation spell candle. They have created with the intention of calling upon our guides to reinforce our true intentions during our rituals. This candle is meant to be a calling forth of creative and intuitive energies to support you on your quest towards manifestation. Before you begin, work to create the energy that you intend to surround you during ritual. This can include cleaning, cleansing, and setting the tone for the proposed ritual. And actually, we're going to be doing a bit of that today in the apartment, but it says that this has been enchanted with lavender, cedarwood, and rose oils, as well as being rolled in rose petals and lavender buds. And of course it always says exercise caution when burning candles, especially ones that have a little bit of extra flavor on them. So my gosh, this is so beautiful, and I can smell it from here, you guys. It smells amazing balls. So all right, very good, very good. Okay, it looks like we have some artwork here as well. Ooh. So I think this one might actually go with the spell candle, the Great Creation. Oh my gosh, that's some beautiful artwork. Let me look through the paper here and see if I can find it. Okay, the Great Creation Incantation Book of Shadows artwork. To accompany the Great Creation spell candle, we have included the corresponding incantation artwork for you to display on your altar or use during rituals associated with these energies. This was written by G. Ibis and illustrated by A.E. Alden. Both of those folks do a really good job with the art and the writing that they include in the boxes. Very nice, very nice. Okay, and then we have these pieces of art here, which, you know, you guys could put this in your book of shadows, but you could also put it in a beautiful picture frame, hang it on a wall, put it on your altar, switch it out from time to time. So we have serenity, we have psychism, we have attraction, so gorgeous, and we have purification. Okay, let's see what the paper has to say on these. Okay, so this is the Psychism Book of Shadows artwork. My intuition guides me to greater truths. Botanicals, acacia, angelica, bay, broom, dandelion, dittany, and crete, hibiscus, mugwort, myrrh, orris, rose, sweetgrass, wormwood, yew, talismans, and curios are the ankh. This was created by A.E. Alden, and it talks about the sigil intention that is also on there. The Purification Book of Shadows, it says, I cleanse myself of all energies not of my making. I transmute these energies to their purest and most beneficial form. It talks a little bit about the botanicals that are associated with that, the chakras that it is associated with, and the talismans and curios. And this is also created by A.E. Alden. I believe A.E. Alden did all of them except the Attraction Correspondence book. That one also had writing from G. Ibis. Oh no, my mistake. So A.E. Alden did the artwork, G. Ibis did the writing for all 4 of these. Okay, so Serenity, it says, I am worthy of peace and harmony. And it talks about the botanicals, the talismans, the sigil intention, and lastly, the Attraction Correspondence Book of Shadows. I am a vessel for the greatest good. All good things begin with me, along with the botanicals, the chakras, and yeah. So, oh, and the sigil intention as well. So again, just so many beautiful pieces. I can't wait to include these in my BOS. Okay. Looks like, oh, what is this? What? Okay, so maybe like a little sensor, maybe? Let's take it out of the packaging here. Okay, so it's like a, oh, maybe not a little bell. Maybe this screws onto the top. Okay. Oh, hey you guys, by the way. Okay, what is in here? Let's put this baby together. I'm excited to see what this is going to look like all put together. It doesn't look like it's too complicated to assemble, so I'll go ahead and do that. Okay. Okay, perhaps that maybe goes like that, and maybe that goes, no wait, I could figure this out. We can do this. Give me just a moment. Okay, so I eventually figured out how to put it together. It was actually not that hard. But oh my gosh, check this out. It's freaking goddess incense stand. So that top falls off just like that. No, actually you put in your cone incense, which there was a little bit of that sandalwood cone incense. So what you do is just put it right there, let it burn down, and then when you're all done, you can place this on top. Or, you know, you can place it on top and let the smoke kind of come out the holes here. So that is gorgeous. On the paper, let's see, it says that it is the Goddess Stand Cone Incense Burner. Once pieced together, this beautiful Goddess Stand Cone Incense Burner serves as a symbol of power and creation. With the top removed, you can place a cone incense into the holder, light the tip, and place the lid back into position. You'll find the smoke from your incense wafting through the small, ornate openings and spreading throughout your space. place on your altar or within your working space. And of course it says always use caution when burning things in the home. But this is amazing. I can't wait to put this on my altar and freaking burn some cone incense like it's going out of style. But let me just get in close, you guys, because this is really cool. That is fabulous. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Freaking witch's moon. Always going above and beyond. Okay. Looks like we have a couple more things in here. Of course, gonna reuse this lovely bubble wrap. Ooh. Astara. Oh my gosh. Astara magical oil. Let's find out what this anointing oil has inside. Okay, Astara magical anointing oil. We have created this magical anointing oil with the intention of celebrating the promise of new life while the spring equinox approaches. This special blend has been made to bring bright, clean, and vibrant energies to you and your magical tools. And let's see, inside here they have ylang ylang, rose, lavender, and sweet orange oils, and a bit of jasmine, rose, and elderflower herbs. There's also a little quartz inside, which I love. I think it just amplifies the energy beautifully. And a little bit of their Spring New Life magical oil from their personal cabinet of witchery. All right, so we're gonna have to open this up. Some people like to do reading with oil blends. You could do that too if you wanted to, but let's have a little sniff here. That smells like I could eat it, but FYI, you guys, please don't eat your magical anointing oil. I just want to put that little public statement out there. A little public service announcement, you know. But no, really, it smells really good. I'm probably gonna wear it, and we'll see if people think I've been anointing myself with delicious goodies, you know. This is really, really good. I'm gonna probably put some on right after this video. All right, so let's see. I believe this is the last thing wrapped in this nice little paper, which we used to wrap our books in back in the day in school. You know, the little grocery bag paper. Oh, it is a book. It is a book. What kind of book? What kind of book? We want to know. The complete book of Incense, Oils, and Bruised by Scott Cunningham. Oh my gosh. I have a couple of his books now, and I'm, oh wow. May the spirits of nature speak to you within your craft. Blessed be the witch's moon. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I haven't seen this book before. Oh my gosh, wow. Darn it, I'm like super busy today, but maybe I'm gonna read this tonight before I go to bed. Start reading it. This is so cool. Empowering rights. Oh my gosh. Oh, incense. Oh, my little witchy heart. This is amazing, you guys. Oh, how to create bath salts. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is going to be amazing to read. Let's see what the paperwork says here. Obviously was made exclusively, well, at least this version for the Witch's Moon, but let's see. The complete book of Incense, Oils, and Brews, the exclusive hardcover by Scott Cunningham. This complete book of Incense, Oils, and Brews was created exclusively, like I said, for the Witch's Moon, making these very limited books the only custom hardcover version ever to be created. A gold ribbon bookmarker has also been included with the binding of this book to help you save needed information for future reference. Upon opening the book to the very first page, you will see a message that we have included to reflect our very intention. The author of this wonderful reference book is Scott Cunningham. Scott Cunningham practiced elemental magic for over 20 years. He was the author of more than 50 books. Scott Cunningham's books reflect a broad range of interests within the New Age sphere, where he was highly regarded. He passed from this life on March 28, 1993. It talks a little bit more about him. It says, this book can be a wonderful companion to you while you work to create new blends and brews. We would recommend using small markers to notate the pages that you are currently working on, or to easily take to a specific recipe that may be needed at the time. As you experiment with the new ways of creating oils, incense, etc., we urge you to write these experiences down in your book of shadows, revisiting them and taking notes for the future reference. So I have a little book that I keep all of my magical blends in and everything. So this is super cool, you guys. Okay, to get back to the oracle card that was at the very beginning here, this comes from, it says, we've meditated and selected a card from the Lantern Oracle by Angela Mirabito, illustrated by Yuli Alejo. And this is this card, and the symbology that it holds was meant for you. Take the time to reflect on the wisdom that it holds. Let it resonate with you and speak to the pressing realities in your world. That is amazing. It's a beautiful card. But oh my gosh, so many awesome things. All right, you guys, that was everything in this month's Witch's Moon for February 2022. You know, actually, I almost said like, well, I was writing out a check one time and it said like 1996. But anyway, so many wonderful items. This was indeed a very special box. In fact, I think all the boxes are very special, but this one had a very, it's a beautiful energetic touch to it. So, you know, I love this small business because that it really looks out for the people that subscribe to these boxes. They know that there's real people out there from all different backgrounds and beliefs and faiths that are using these tools and incorporating them into the practice in their own beautiful way. And I love that these tools are broad enough where anybody could use them. But also I love the suggestions that they give, so that maybe, you know, you can mix it up a little bit with your practice, you know, that there's wonderful artwork that you can add. And, you know, for people that are quote unquote in the broom closet, you know, a lot of this artwork and, you know, beautiful things like this, you can put out and people aren't going to, you know, start questioning you why you have this or why you have that lovely artwork. You know, it just kind of looks like it blends in with the decor, but really, you know, that these are magical tools, like beautiful things like this candle and everything. So I can't wait to start reading this book. It was amazing. Witch's Moon, you did, this job was so freaking and I love that they really meditate on each of the boxes that go out with, you know, the oracle card, so that they're really feeling us out, they're paying attention to us, and I think it's a really special touch. So anyway, if you guys are interested in subscribing to the Witch's Moon, I will put that link down below. But I love being able to just kind of share what small businesses are doing. I also love sharing beautiful magical tools to give you a idea of what you could put in your own magical practice. So maybe you do have frankincense, maybe you do have myrrh, maybe you do have some basalts that you could maybe turn into something more magical. You know, so remember that a witch is not defined by their bougie tools, but the ability to utilize their environment to create real magic. So hopefully this gave you some ideas as well. Okay, so that's it for me, spiritual homies. If you dug this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com. Also, just want to remind you guys that Desert Cauldron is having a buy two get 15% off sale over at the Cauldron on Etsy. Sale goes through till the end of our Tucson adventures, which will be on February 13th. So definitely go check it out and snatch up that sale there. I was going to snatch up that snail. No, we don't have any snails for sale there. But anyway, all of my other information is down below: newsletter, Patreon, all that good stuff. Leon Mystery School. I will catch you spiritual homies later. All right, peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.